Hey guys. So, yesterday's adventures with Adam Jensen led me through the Palisade Bank, and I then encountered this side mission that is a detective mission, and it's pretty cool so far. So I've done all this crap, so unfortunately, I was playing it last night, but I was super tired, and so I did not know how long I was going to last. So I didn't want to start streaming and then fall asleep midstream like I did during our 24-hour broadcast, because that's really exciting to watch. So anyway, my last thing that I'm doing, because I'm a completionist, is going to do this last portion of it. Traveling to, and I can't pronounce it because I'm not from Prague, is Sista Chivert. Yep, because that's what I just said. So, these side missions, or these points of interest that then become missions, are seriously what make the game so fun. You know so much more about characters and the story and the world, and just love it. Let's see, travel to... Is it this one? Oh yeah, Sikivert, whatever. In PS, I intentionally almost always travel on the naturals side, not the AUG side. Just to piss them off, because why not? I do kind of wish that they had changed up the loading screen just a little bit to keep it a little bit unique if you do travel on this side. Because you see the exact same people every single time. And I get that it's a loading screen, and it's, I get that, but still. It'd have been cool if they added something, different characters, different hair color, different, like, minimal things, I say minimal because I don't code anything, but maybe it's massive.
Are you completely stupid, or are you trying to start trouble? You're in the Naturals train. Christ.
I'll need this asshole.
Let's see, you're the one causing me trouble, Clank. Here. These are good enough that I'm going to ignore you. This time. Use the AUG train.
What were they called again? The Juggernaut Collective? I might look into it.
What's up?
I'm just not that interested in current events. I prefer to read the gossip columns and watch reality TV.
Oh, sweet.
I like mindless fun, Everything else is so serious. If you pay too much attention...
Frickin' millennial. Okay, so let's see if I can find this next guy. Actually, I'm gonna save it. Oh,
What the
don't save it. I love this building, by the way. It's super cool looking how it's just all screens, I love it. I think it's so cool. Save is unavailable. Why the hell is save unavailable? Am I too close to that door? Cool. It's done this a couple times to me that it says save is unavailable.
Use a little good karma, yes?
You know, if all the homeless people in the city got united, we could take over.
It's not creepy or
I
anything.
couldn't organize something like a revolution, though.
Nope. I mean, the loading screens are long when you're on the trains, but I actually really like how they've done it because you don't have to load multiple times throughout the city. You only load it, once you go into a different section. It's very clever, I think. You gonna be pissy if I open this computer? Probably. Maybe.
Nech to. Nikoho to nezajímá. Ježíš. Žádný přestupky, co by stály za zmínku. Užíváte si vyhlídku?
I don't always trust smart vision to actually do its job because sometimes it'll miss things, but big things that, you know. So Daria, for those of you who weren't, I wasn't streaming last night, so basically everybody, Daria was this chick who showed up at this crime scene where there was a murdered Og and someone stripped her from her office, and Daria told Jensen that it was a dude who was in the shadows or whatever. She was only out there because she was looking for her cat. She didn't say she saw anything what he looked like. She sounds kind of shady. Personally thinks she's full of it. A little bit more of it. I don't know. I kind of suspect everybody in situations like this where I'm like, I think you have a personal tie to it. Let's see. They tried to peg it on the ex-husband, excuse me, of the victim, but it didn't pan out to be him because he has augmented arms and hands, and the killer strangled the victim. Left a partial fingerprint. I swear my inventory is like permanently full. Oh, crap in here. Let's see. Oh, I guess I don't need sniper rifle. Alright. So the victim, so this is what the detective was telling me sounds similar to the case of which is going on. Maybe having a copycat that killed this person. Let's see. School. What? Traces of EMP. Strands of fur. It's left around the throat. Toxicology report. It's drugged. Yeah, same stuff as what happened to ours. Last harvester's killing. Prints found on the throat. His testimony. And capture and execution of Merrick Svabotka. Stir. Instructed the bureau doesn't want to fuel speculation there's a copycat serial killer at work in the area. Interesting how freaking shady cops can be. Is there a copycat killer? There's things about some MO and said a very select handful of has any right to know. Some medical procedures at the prison. Soon. Interesting. Those things. Okay, let's check that out. See that. Let's see. Anything else? I already came down here and picked it through, but sometimes they add afterwards. Bank is a perfect example. I've gone through the Palisade Bank now. every time there's new things that are planted in it. Wait, Miller. No, I don't want to meet Miller. Talk. Kind of hoping that there's like some kind of achievement for taking the wrong train.
Next time, you get a fine.
What's that? Next time you get a fine, sucker. Let's see. Zika. There was something there. Isn't there? Something about Zika. I love that they just watch me get onto the natural side and don't do anything. No one cares over here, I guess. What's this guy? Ching?
Naturals in the naturals car and the Ogs in the Ogs car. It's not that difficult to understand.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
You just fucked up.
Really?
What do you want? You have been cleared through this checkpoint. Go!
Funny thing is, I actually wasn't, so...
Nothing new.
You suck at your job. Let's see.
Nothing more.
Oop.
What?
Maybe tomorrow.
Alright.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
The-
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
Freaking dirty, lazy cop. Let's see. His answer for either of them.
This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer.
I see you looked into that old case I pointed you toward.
The MO is a perfect match. I read the notes and I compared them to this murder. The two victims were killed by the same person, I'm sure of it.
All right, let's say that's true. That doesn't necessarily exclude Johnny. It just means he's killed more than one person.
Look, I'm just telling you what I found. For a while, I thought it might be Radko Perry. That maybe he was behind all of this. But that wasn't right either.
What makes you so sure?
I pretended to be Radko during a text messaging conversation. Turns out he rented himself a couple of augmented girlfriends the night of the murder. He was with them the whole time. They got video that proves it, and they're using it to blackmail him.
The less I know about Radko's personal life, the better. What I meant was, what makes you so sure it can't be Johnny?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Best to be careful.
Hey, rookie! Get over here! It's time
Who
to
do they
wrap
think
this
they
up.
are?
All right. Let's call
It's
it a
about
night.
that. Oh, the
Get
harvester.
someone to pick her up.
You convinced that
What
neither
do we
gun.
do about Johnny Gunn?
Forget him for now. Forget everything.
Sir?
I have no idea who did this, and neither do you. That may scare the shit out of me, and it may piss some people off, but it's the truth.
Yes, sir.
Job, little copper.
And would someone please...
About that. Really great timing for my headset to die. I mean, my control.
Get me a damn coffee!
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's
Oh, yeah,
very
yeah.
sweet.
This is the witness. P.S.
Are there any...
Oh, hey, how's it going,
I don't know who
DJ?
killed
Yeah,
Angela
classic
Gunn,
Radko.
but I do know
Seriously.
it wasn't an isolated case.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth.
Classic Radko
Just
being a
try and be
creeper.
careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I don't know why. I don't trust that chick. I think she's shady. Shady biz. Okay, so we're gonna go over to another place that I can't pronounce. Danny. Nope. Davni. This place. Davni's Severtikert. Yep. I'm like the chef on oh gosh, on the Muppets where he's like, hey dude, bork, bork, bork. That's how I would pronounce this crap. Although I did take a year of Russian when I was in high school, and that language is stupid hard, and this sounds a lot like it.